Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and whenever you watch this live on replay, or if you're joining me live today. I'm a little bit having a little bit of anxiety. Not really. I don't know if anxiety is the right word, but just a lot going on, and I'm just really really gotta go. Whatever that is, gotta go, gotta get the things done, gotta get moving. That's really where my head is today. Good morning, Angie. Good morning, Christina. Um, I hope your Monday is productive as I hope mine is. Just all the things are stacking up on me and just I don't want to say anxiety, but overwhelmed, not overwhelmed either. I just got a lot to do. Boom, boom, boom. Gotta get the job done. It's not only work, but it's also in my personal life. Just got a lot going on. So, um, making it's really making me rethink um my commitments. And the energy behind them. It's really making me, have I spread myself too thin? Am I taking on too much? Those are some of my reflections today. Um, but it's just because also I'm against a time period on a couple of things. And so that's really I think that's really is what's got my energy going. So, hey, Jody, what are you doing up so early, Jody? But thank you. Um, I'm glad all three of you are here. I guess everybody's feeling the way I am this Monday morning. Got a lot going on. So with that, just talking about building collages with Jelly Prints and that connection to what you're feeling. And mine is definitely I got to get going, got to get things going. So, um, wheels are turning. Yes, Jody, my wheels are definitely turning. Um, I did want to, I don't know if everybody was at the Craft Showdown Live, but I just wanted to share this cute little thing that was made, that I made, and someone in our community has received it. Because they want it as part of the Craft Showdown. So I'm going to share that, and then I'm going to get into the jelly printing. I had to stop myself from working this morning. I got up a little early and I was ready to go, and got some things already, planned out, kind of, not all the way, but just some things. So, with that, we're going to go ahead and get started. But today is all about connecting with your art, and sometimes words are hard. And I'm using that phrase a lot lately. Words are hard. I can't express what's in my head verbally. Um And I don't know if it's just because things are just moving too fast that I just don't have time to say them. And by the time the words come out, it was so 5 seconds ago. Um, so so art today is all about how you're going to get your words on paper, and maybe it's through different types of collaging or jelly printing or whatever your art is. So that's really what today's about is words are hard, and how are we going to connect with our art and get that out on paper. So with that, I wanted to just show this cute little tag. This was a challenge we had at Craft Showdown. Now, I have to say, this looks nothing like the challenge. It had a bird in it and some of the colors, and that's about the only thing. So, sometimes, um, other prompts or other artwork, in this case, we had artwork we had to try to recreate in part of this Craft Showdown. And, so as part of that, we were trying to recreate it, and I didn't have the things to recreate it, so I just created my own. And I just thought this turned out really cute. Um, so anyway, it's supposed to. I think the prompt was had to look like this one particular tag, and then we had to use kaleidoscope colors. And I felt like these big giant circle things in the background really remind me of a kaleidoscope. So that's how it turned out. So if you didn't catch that Craft Showdown, go check out that latest live. It was this past Saturday night, and we have another one coming up in April. But anyway, just wanted to share it with you. I thought it was kind of cool. Okay. With that, on Sunday, I pulled a cleanup gel plate. I call it cleanup, a clean off, if you will, of my gel plate because of all the textures that were being piled up onto the plate. I mean, this area was clean, but this was where all the different jelly print textures were. So I did what they call a cleanup, or I call it a clean off. Clean off your gel plate is what I call that. So with that, I had a little sliver. This little sliver right here was not part of this piece of paper. It was another piece of paper. So I just took these two pieces, and I just cut them in half. And so I'm going to add that to these two pieces of paper here. So with that, I hope everyone had a great weekend. Tomorrow we are going to hit our 25 days of going live, and it's been really interesting. And so I'm still working on that other video. It's going to take me a minute or two with all the things going on. But that other recap video is coming out, and then tomorrow will be the giant 25 days. So Thursday, I have a special video or live I want to do. And so I have a special request going out to the members of the community. And so I'm hoping that you will help me out on my special request. And that should be posting here pretty soon if it hadn't already posted, or if you got the email, but it will be out pretty shortly. But I'm hoping you can help me with that particular effort. Okay, that little lint, it just won't get off my plate. So, wow, you guys are really up. So, Jody, what you got going on today? Your wheels are turning, you said. You got anything special going on, or just a lot to do? And then, Christina, how have you been? Definitely have some questions there. And then, Miss Angela, I saw pieces of the Chosen. I thought it was pretty good. I haven't watched all of it, but I was watching some of it, and I thought it was really good. Oh, I want this on top. This goes down. Okay. A little bit ahead of myself here. Oh, sorry. Anyway, I really like this piece. Everything is in motion on this piece, and then I have this one as well. So I just really like the texture on the background of this one, and things are swirling. Doing okay, spending a lot of time resting from overdoing it on Friday. Oh, okay. Wow. You had a lot going on, huh, on Friday? I hope it was something fun that you got to do on Friday. So put these to the side. Those might just show up in another collage. You never know with me. Okay. And then probably have to add more. Make it all wet again. Oh, nice. Okay, well, didn't quite fit where I wanted it to fit, but oh, oops. Well, see if we can get that over there. Made it a little bit too short. Oh, I don't know if it's going to go over the edge. We're getting close, but I just made it too short. Okay. No massive hail last night. That's good. Yeah, big storms are coming up that way. So, Jody and Christina, hopefully you're safe as well. We had if as you watch the live, you will see that we had a bit of an interruption in the live due to a particular storm that you're dealing with. So that was a little crazy. We've never had a live before where we're dealing with a storm. Okay, we're just gonna add this to here. Oh, I want to just cover up that white spot. That's all I'm trying to do. Let's see if we can make that happen. Okay. Well, today's all about fussing with the backgrounds. Just not what I was expecting for today's live, but hey, here we go. We're just going to go with it. Sometimes that's what you got to do. You just got to go with it. All right. Got a little bit of bubbles in there. Maybe we can get rid of those. Okay. Let that dry for a minute. All right, quite the mess on my plate. All right. With these on this next one, and we'll have to go back and talk about what these represent for me in my collages. Oh man, today the lint, it's just not happening. Okay, I'm gonna put this guy down because we're gonna cover up most of it. That is gonna go right there in the middle. And I think I'm gonna turn it this way. And we're gonna put this guy on top. Ooh. We'll put him next. Now, I purposely chose these before the live. One, I wanted to use the clean off sheet of my gel plate because I really liked the symbolism behind that. Cleaning off, starting anew is definitely something that that really resonated with me. Not only Sunday, but today during my collages. And so, oh, please stop sticking. Thank you. Gonna have to clean off my desk here in a minute. I got glue all over it. But in any case, so I want to use that collage on these two particular canvas boards, or I'm sorry, gel print on these two collaged canvas boards. Wow, words are hard. I cannot talk and at the same time as creating sometimes. So you have to forgive me. That is like really hard sometimes. And today, I guess it's one of those days. Okay. Get in the back there. Put you on there. And then, okay. Now I'm just fighting with the gel print and trying to get this all together. It's being difficult. Okay. I'm not talking to anything lately. Words in me a lot. It's a side effect of stress for me. Maybe that's what I'm going through, Jody. Maybe I'm going through some stress there. I put a lot of pressure on myself, and maybe that's why words are hard. Or I just have a lot in my head. Sometimes it's what I find is I got a lot going on in my work and personal life. Like it's getting a little too crazy for me where I just need to stop. Okay, let's talk about these. So this one here, these two here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's just get that down. Wait a minute. Okay. What is this right here? Okay. These two were kind of like cleaning off my plate, was kind of like starting anew or maybe I'm starting a new journey. And so I really wanted to use those today to represent that of what I'm going through. This one here, I like this background. It's like a lot of chaos is going on, or circular motion, not chaos, but circular motion is going. So things are moving, right? And so that's why I really like those two. That's why I chose these two. Now I just put that green on there to cover up that white spot, but I do like the green that comes through here. And to be quite honest, this one kind of reminds me of a little bit of a landscape. It wasn't intentional, but it reminds me of that. This reminds me more of compartmentalization. So because I have this dark area and then I have this blue, light blue, and then the clean off plate. So um it's because it's like three stripes. It reminds me of compartmentalization. So with that, I saw this little was cutting some things out of my machine, my silhouette machine, and I saw this and I thought this would be fun to use. Maybe not on this piece, but um I thought it would be fun to use in one of the collages. So I was just looking at different things I'd been cutting on my silhouette, and so I was like, oh, that'd be fun to use. And then there's another one. Oh, here it is. I thought this would be fun to use as well. So those two pieces. I just really like the way they look. So I don't know. We might use those. Don't know yet. So with that, let's go see what we have in. I did not create any new die cuts. So we are still working with the things that we've been working with. That should go on the bottom tray. What is this? Oh, I know what is this? Nope. Anytime I use these darker ones, they just don't pop the way I want them to pop. I'm gonna have to cut some other circles. Oh, here's the trusty old. Nope. Get over here, and you get over here. Let's see here. These are just not popping for me. Is there anything under here? Oh. I was wanting to play with these. You know what these are? These are my brayer for my gel plate. Finally decided it had a lot on it. And these are the paint peels for my gel plate. I think I'm going to use that. We'll see. So I've been wanting to put these on here. Oh, I like that blue. So let's play with the paint peels. I know most people probably just throw this away, but I thought, well, it'd be kind of cool to add that. So this is one side of the paint peel, and then this is the other side. Yeah, we're going to be adding that. The light blue reminds me of clouds, and I'm really trying not to make this turn into a landscape. And then I thought this was a cool paint peel. Look at that circle. Oh, I like this one. We're going to go with this one. We'll put that one there. See, looking at things in a different way. I like the orange with this one. I might put that there. I'm just admired by all these. I'm admiring all these paint peels. Sherry, seriously. Have y'all used paint peels in your collages before? I just really like them. Okay, we're going to go for it. Here we go. Glue those suckers down. I don't think this is exactly where I had it, but this is where we're putting it. I have not, but I think it make great texture. Yes, they are definitely great texture elements. And I like the varied colors that come with them as well. So, your family's probably like, you're doing what? You're collecting paint peels from your brayer, and your answer should be yes, I am. I don't know. I just thought that they were cool. That's too much like the other colors. I like this one too. That's kind of cool. Oh, I like that even better. We're putting that one in here. Yep. That one's going in. Okay. Well, we're about time. because I got a lot going on at work. Gotta get to that job. That job. So we will be working on these tomorrow. Maybe something else will come up, and maybe I'll find a minute to die cut some more things out of my other jelly prints. Oh no, we'll see. One second here. I'm gonna make sure that glue brush has got some glue. It got some water on it. All right. So today, words are going to be hard. Maybe not. I know they are for me. Definitely go and create something and try to get your words out on your art. Um, and try to connect to your art. I know my art definitely today reflects a lot going on. A lot of I'm trying to compartmentalize things, as I talked about in that one particular canvas board or collage, and a lot of moving parts in the other one, and trying to connect with cleaning my plate off. In other words, clearing the things that are in my life, get those things done and get them off so that I can start something new or do something new or manifest something new. So those are really my connections today in the collages, and I would be interested in hearing how I would be interested in hearing how you connect with your art today. And so please feel free to go into the community if you're part of my community and share your artwork or share what's going on for you in your artwork and how that resonates with you. And if you're part of my community, there's a special email that's going out. Definitely am looking for some feedback in that email to help me with Thursday's live. Um, I just chose Thursday. Maybe that should have been tomorrow, but because tomorrow we're going to hit our 25 days going live. And there's, for those who have joined my community, please, thank you for that. And there are some things coming. And for those of you who have not joined my community, please go do that, because I will be closing the doors to my community soon, and definitely don't want you to miss out on some of the perks that are coming. So, in any case, with that, I hope that you have a wonderful day and that you take some time out for yourself to connect with your art. And I'll see you tomorrow. So, thank you for watching Ratchet Up Your Art.